Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Nuzlocke Uranium version. You have joined us just about to do a bit of grinding and leveling up, so we'll just level these guys up a little bit and see how it goes. We might find a new guy in these bushes, so I'm actually quite excited to find one. Oh yeah, I've seen Windows playthrough and he really hates Chunmonk, and that really makes me laugh. I don't think he expected it to be an electric type, but come on, let's be real, it is a bootleg Pikachu. There's no getting around it. It actually looks like a mix between a bootleg Pikachu and the weird other mammal starter. I forget what it was, but it looked like a meerkat, but not a cute meerkat. It was really fucking weird. Here we go. I'll try to level these both up just a little bit. Refora. I actually really like that sound of when he jumps in. It's just like okay, what you got? How do you do against this one? Oh, that's a bit better. Yeah, I think we're okay. It's the only thing that worries me really. I know my two main boys are leveled up quite a bit, but the thing that worries me is the other Reforas in the cave not letting us escape. Could be quite a problem, especially not being able to switch out, because it basically means especially if they have one of those things like Roar, in which your Pokemon gets swapped with a random member of their own party. If that happens, and say Shalrock gets mixed with Larfty, that could mean straight up death for poor Larfty. Oof. But yeah, that's why I'm just gonna level up the two new ones a bit more. Also, Refora is our first female in the party. You go, Refora. I actually cannot wait to see what Refora turns into at later levels, because she looks like an OC that I would try and make. I love her so much. Here we go. Oh, just under half. Okay, so that was 3 damage. I think as long as we don't get a crit. Okay, we can do this. Don't miss. Perfect. Refora, you legend. Only 12. Oh my god, that's so little XP. Actually, one thing I might do is, instead of leveling up there, I might take this opportunity to go and explore the forest we just came from a bit, because I did see in Window One's playthrough that there was multiple routes to take, and we didn't explore all of them, so let's do that and go on down to the forest again. And it's probably kind of boring. Everyone's just the whole 2 viewers that are watching are probably like, "Come to the next area." But I like exploring. I warned you about this before I started playing the game, that I am an explorer. I like to find all the little secrets that I can. Oh my god, this will just be a stalemate if I let this continue. Okay, let's just we'll get Refora out here. Because one thing I forgot to check about the whole grinding and EXP was if the EXP, when you had 2 Pokemon fight, if it was split between the 2 Pokemon, or if they both got the same amount. Because being a fan game, I don't know which way he decided to go about it, but let's be real, if the maker of this game had the foresight to put in a battery reminder for your laptop, he probably put in the same way. Oh no. Don't fall in love before it's a lesbian confirmed. Before it just needs a good attack move. Like, this is what always kills me about getting new Pokemon, is the fact that their attacks are so low. I think actually Mario and I in Nerd Club, or not Nerd, yeah, Nerd Society in college, we're having a Pokemon Showdown night, and it's gonna, I'm really excited about that because I love Pokemon Showdown. It's a great way for testing different movesets, team builds, and stats spread out on different Pokemon. But oh my god, I heard this game might be challenges like a rule of you can only use baby Pokemon, and while that is so fucking adorable, that idea, it's gonna kill me just being able to use Tackle. Although I suppose the one thing about Pokemon Showdown is you don't need to worry about breeding in egg moves and all that, because egg moves was also another thing I was very interested in when I played the main game Pokemon. I wanted to see what weird attacks I could like downbreed into Pokemon. So like, say if Pokemon A and Pokemon B bred, B was the girl, so like we'd get another Pokemon B when they bred, but like Pokemon A had Surf, and then like if I could breed that down into like Pokemon B's baby Pokemon C, and then if Pokemon C could breed with Pokemon E, and then they get Pokemon E and he'd have Surf, and he'd be a Pokemon that could never normally learn Surf, even with TMs. I found that so cool. I thought that was epic. It's kind of the whole thing with I think there was, oh that's good, I think there was a thing with Pokemon where you could do that with Raichu and Pikachu, where Pikachu could learn Fly and Surf, I believe, and there's loads of pictures on the internet of people just fucking around with that, like, and how does Pikachu fly? Like, does he just get a balloon and just go like, I'll see you later, fuck this shit, I'm out? Or like, the Raichu, actually one thing about the Raichu learning Surf that I always found adorable was like, you always see pictures of Raichu on surfboards and all that, and the creators of Pokemon, Game Freak, took note of that, and that's why in Alolan region you see Raichu, like his different form and all that, and his different form is that he's surfing on the end of his tail, because it's a callback to back when people used to breed Raichu with Surf. And I always thought that was really neat and cool how Game Freak decided to listen to a thing from the fans and implement this, like, oh perfect, implement this little like not legit thing into Pokemon, and I just thought it was adorable. Wanna smash? Can you smash? I think we can level him up just a wee bit more. But yeah, little callbacks like that always like made it very cute, and I always wonder, like, I think they might have done it before with the whole Mew situation. I remember everyone in the original games used to think if you looked under a certain van, you could get Mew to come out, and I think they actually implemented that in one of the later games, I can't remember which one, that if you looked under the van, like, you wouldn't find Mew obviously, but it's like something like, there's nothing here, and it's unmovable or something like that. And I also thought that was kind of cute and funny how they like called out people like obsessing over this like little sprite image that has nothing to do with the rest of the game. Also, another thing Game Freak have done recently that I am so excited for is the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee just came out recently, as you may know, or like this could be way in the past that you're hearing this like, oh that's like decades old, what are you talking about? No, it just came out recently for me anyway in this current time, and it's great. My favourite thing that they've implemented with this is the whole fact that Pokemon now follow you again, because as I mentioned in a previous episode, I only started playing Pokemon back when Diamond came out, which meant I never got to have the little Pokemon following you thing. I think they reintroduced it for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but unfortunately I never got around to getting one of those. So the fact that they have reintroduced it for Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee makes me really happy. And BBH, like, there's a lot of things about that game that I've heard of that I could complain about, but that looks really cute. Also, I haven't actually played the game myself because I do not have a Switch. This is all just speculation based on basically just what others have said and other playthroughs I've seen of how the mechanics work, because they have changed up a lot. And I think the smartest thing they did, in regard, oh, this could be a sorry, Larry, you're gonna get swatched out because Herb beat Coke. Here we go. One of the smart things I think they did, and I'm not sure if anyone else has commented on it, is the fact that it seems like Pokemon Go, the mobile app, was actually intended just to be a test run for Pokemon Let's Go. I do not think it was released under the intentions of it being as big as it has gotten. I think they initially released Pokemon Let's Go as a market test more than anything, to see how people would react to this new system of catching Pokemon. And seeing as it did react so well and it got huge, like let's not like beat around the bush here, like I'm still playing Pokemon Go, I don't know about you guys, maybe I'm just weird, but seeing as it did have such an impact, it like really gave them confirmation that this new system would work, and so they implemented that in the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. And I think as a marketing strategy that was a stroke of genius. As they say, market testing can go over a few years, and Pokemon Go actually did go over a few years before Let's Go was released. It does mean that catching Pokemon has changed up a lot in that time. So instead of whittling down Pokemon's health like you see me doing on the screen here, it's a lot more like the mobile app, where you just throw Pokeballs at Pokemon, and when I first heard that I was like, aww. That just sounds like PETA got a hold of them and they were like, yeah, no, don't hurt Pokemon, this is just, you know, cockfighting sort of thing. And I was a bit upset because I think it's nice to have this strategy with Pokemon battling and Pokemon catching. As you've seen earlier when I caught Refora, yeah, it was a bit more stressful because I was worried about losing Larfty, but it adds a lot more interest, and that makes me a bit worried about the Pokemon Let's Go Let's Players, because there is going to be so much less risk taking, because there is a lot less risk in the game. Like, you cannot really... I've seen people do Nuzlocks, and I've heard of someone who attempted to do a Nuzlocke on Pokemon Let's Go, and it basically boiled down to he had to plan out which Pokemon he'd catch where in advance and all of that. It was a lot of forward planning and then him just acting it out, which I know like sounds like, oh well, you do that anyway, but at the same time it's such a specific formula you have to follow that it means anyone who's doing a Nuzlocke after him would have to basically follow the exact same formula, and it could be quite detrimental to anyone who's doing a Nuzlocke Let's Play, like myself and Winter One, because it'd be like, oh, I've seen this exact formula played out before, and it lessen the entertainment value, unless you could go on like random tangents forever and these random anecdotes. Which is, thinking about it, maybe that's what... Nah, I don't think the random anecdotes are why people watch Nuzlocke. People just want to see the risk taking and all that. That's why I watch Nuzlocke. Like, oh my god, whenever I watch Pro Jared's Nuzlocke, bits that I remember the strongest tend to be the parts where there was a lot of risk and a lot of tension happening. Like, I'm not going to spoil any of his Nuzlocke here. I think I may have been other videos by mistake. But whenever his Pokemon got low on health, I can remember when like his Pokemon died for the first time and all this, and it was like so heart-wrenching. The bits I don't remember are like the little anecdotes halfway through. Although he did do one... Oh shit, I just realised. Larfty is facing a burb. Please don't die, Larfty. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna switch him out just in case. But yeah, the main bit I remember from Pro Jared's Let's Play in regards to anecdotes and just tangents is in his Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire playthrough Nuzlocke challenge. Because in that one he had an entire episode dedicated to unpopular Pokemon opinions, and I found that really cool. Like, you could tell he was just shit talking any Pokemon he could. Very controversial value by the end when he was just like, "Could you fuck him?" that got me. It was too perfect because there are a lot of controversial Pokemon opinions, especially with the whole Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu release, because of the whole new mechanics with catching. Oh dear. Sephora, babe, come on, you can do it. It's just a little too burby. Sephora. Okay, this is turning out a bit. Come on, you can do it. What's wrong? This is very strange. Okay, we'll go one more time, and if there we go. I was gonna say if it didn't hit, we'll bring in someone else. Okay, so it looks like the EXP is split between them. Yeah, so as I was saying, controversial Pokemon opinions, especially with Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee come out, there is a lot more controversy about that over what things make a Pokemon game fun. Like, a lot of the randomness I find is a lot of fun for people who play it normally or as a Nuzlocke like myself. I think the randomness adds a bit of like unexpectedness, but for completionists I can see it being a huge issue. Like, if you're looking for a Pokemon that only has a 5% chance of spawning, and that's a high percentage chance that I'm talking about. There's some Pokemon that have even less. Like, I think Surskit has like a 2% chance in Diamond or Black and White or something. It's ridiculously hard to find. And for completionists and people who want to fill out the Pokedex and like get perfect everything, I can imagine that being a huge pain. But with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, they've actually negated that entirely. They've changed it to a system where you can see the Pokemon in the overworld that you might encounter. And for completionists, that's great. Like, you can avoid walking into 500 Zubats if you're careful. And that can be good, but at the same time, again, I think it removes one of the more interesting facts of Nuzlocke, because Nuzlocke, to me, are about making do with what you get, like, instead of choosing what you choose. Like, because if you can choose whatever you want, like, yeah, granted, you're still limited to the first one you see in that region, first one you encounter in that region, so you can't, like, get 5 Pokemon from a certain region or whatever, but the fact that you're able to choose which Pokemon you get, I think, takes away a lot of the charm of Nuzlocke, because, like, example again, Pro Jared, he got, what was it, an Oddish, and normally, like, an Oddish is the last thing you go for in Pokemon, but he went with an Oddish because it was what he was given, and he made the best of it. Oddish went on to become a huge mascot for the channel, and actually appeared in a few games as a cameo, like, from other developers, like fan games, I think. And we wouldn't have had that if we hadn't have had that random factor. Like, he would have probably gone for something a bit more powerful, a bit more mainstream, a lot less risk-taking than a plant Pokemon. And yeah, I think getting the random Pokemon is one of the main things of a Nuzlocke, and I think getting to choose your Pokemon kind of defeats that purpose a little bit. I don't know, that's just me though. I don't even know if it's controversial. All the completionists here are just cringing like, you really want to face like 20,000 Zubat? But yeah, I might have to face 20,000 Zubats, but like, I don't know, I think it's kind of like Digimon. Again, another comparison. But in Digimon, like, you're given a partner, you don't need to choose a partner, otherwise everyone would choose, like, best Digimon, Gabumon, or whatever. Let's be real. Okay, yeah, we'll use someone else. We'll just kill him quick. Come on, Shellrock. But yeah, so I think, yeah, long story short, I think it's better to just be, like, try and do your best with the hand that's dealt with you. I think that's the main philosophy, anyway, for me, anyway. Like, it could be wrong for other people. Super effective! Woo! Woo! That's what I was waiting for. Defense +2. Perfect. Thank you, Lurfty. And now we'll just have a look at how our Girly Bean is doing before we cut this episode, because this has actually gone on quite quickly. I did not expect time to move this fast, especially when I was just, okay, 90 to next level. But what's your defense like? Oof! Oof, girl! Girl, that defense so low. Girl! Okay, we might need to level up Perfora. So, I think I might just level up Perfora a little bit and run out of little random like ramblings on like why Nuzlocke's a Nuzlocke for now. So I'll leave this for future Georges to speed up, and I'll see you when I've leveled her up level. So, see you soon! Okay, and we're back, and after finishing leveling up her 4, she got 0 defense! Oh girl! This could be problematic. Oh no! Let's see what you're stuck. I forgot to check what your stat plus and negatives were. Have you got negative defense? No, equal up. Oh, you're just not having the best luck. Oof. Okay, girl. Yeah, I think that's the amount I'm just gonna level them up, because I think any more would be overkill, especially for like the place we're going into next. So I'm just gonna heal these guys up, and I will probably cut the episode here, and next time we will go in with our Hafer Glass Cannons. And a feeling Larfty is going to turn into a little MVP, because he's actually taking great hits at the moment. Let's see what your defense is like. I've noticed his defense, yeah, 15 defense. He's got the strongest defense of anyone, so Larfty is definitely going to become one of the mains. Actually, Larvae would even probably be best for going into this new area because, again, 15 defense, very low attack though. Oh, you know what he'll be great for? He'll be great for catching new Pokemon. So, for the time being, I think I am going to... Oh, there we go. What's Shelter doing? Bird. Okay. We're going through a cave now, so Herb would be very bad because Herb against Rock does not work. So I think Shelter is gonna like take the main brunt of the force now when we go through the area. So yeah, now I'm gonna save it here and log off, and thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye!